When I first realized I was LGBT, I didn't really have a huge reaction just because, I don't know, I didn't think it was that bad.
When I first realized I was LGBT, I was really scared, and I hid it from myself and from all of my friends.
I think I was nervous, scared. I didn't want to believe it. I didn't know that I didn't want to believe it, I just didn't want to accept it.
Well, when I first realized that I was LGBT, I was definitely very scared.
At first, I realized I was young, I was very little, and I mean, the way I saw it, I thought I was going to change.
I came out a month before my 18th birthday.
When I was 21 years old.
It was my sophomore year, yeah, second semester.
Freshman year of high school.
I definitely consider myself an ally.
I have a lesbian roommate. My friends in class, they will ask me, like, oh, so how do you feel living with a lesbian? I love my roommate. It's like I'm not ashamed to say that she's gay.
For me, my biggest time was when I actually came out to a family member, my cousin, and I was just like, I just wanted to let you know that I am, and she was so excited.
The hardest coming out I think I had to do was in class in college when we were talking about issues regarding LGBT, and I came out to my whole class.
But I feel like my coming out was when I came out to my family, and my immediate family, like my mom, my brothers. My mom called me into her room, and so I walk in and she's like, I have to ask you a question. I was like, are you going to ask me if I'm gay?
The first person I came out to was my best friend. I just remember staying up like all night, just like on the phone to her crying, because I knew that my family wouldn't understand.
I mean, the biggest coming out was when I came out to my best friend. I remember I was instant messaging, and I really felt that I just had to tell him, because I mean, he's my best friend, he's the person who I always came to, and I told him I'm gay. And I remember my hand was shaking on the keyboard, I couldn't really type.
Biggest coming out moment was probably my parents, because I didn't know necessarily if they would be okay with the entire idea that one of their children, their only son, was going to get married to another guy.
My mom recognizes it now, and we can talk about it. And
I can express myself freely the way I want outside, the way I feel inside.
I accept myself now.
Once coming out to my college friends, it kind of made things a lot more easier for me rather than being scared.
It's become a positive experience, and it's made me a stronger person. I feel like the coming out process is an ongoing thing throughout your life, and it never really stops.
I have a difficult time talking about the whole coming out process because I don't believe it should exist. I just believe that there's people who are gay and there's people who are straight.
I feel like there's layers, right? And there's different relationships, and so I feel like it's never over. Your parents go through the coming out process, because parents do have a coming out process.
So it had its ups and downs.
You can love whoever you want because in the end they're just your best friend.
Because I think the first time that you recognize and say, I'm gay, that's like one of the biggest moments.
Your sex and your gender and your sexual orientation are much more fluid and much more of a spectrum than society wants us to believe.
Especially in junior high and high school, it can be a pretty stressful time.
Middle school ends and high school ends, and college is really great. College is where you find a lot of great people, great clubs, you find yourself, you find things that make you happy.
I think people need to learn, like gay or lesbian or straight, there's no difference.
Everybody's born naked and we're all just dressed in drag, and that's said by RuPaul.
Coming out is your own path, and take it on your own time, and every path is different for everybody, so when you think you're ready to go take that course, that path, and take that challenge, just be ready to do it in your own way.
You are beautiful, and you are perfect just the way you are. You're not wrong for loving who you love or liking who you like. Love is fluid, and so is gender identity, and it's okay to be you, and you just need to surround yourself with people that believe exactly the same thing as you do.
Hang on and try your best to do whatever makes you happy, and it's okay to have it as a secret, but remember that you're your own person, you're your own being, and you can make your own decisions. So don't ever forget that you will have that chance to express yourself and be who you want to be. The hardest thing about being gay is that you're gonna get judged. So just remember that we're all just people, we're all just living in this world.
Be who you are. Be who you are. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Stay true to yourself. And if you do that, you'll be surprised as to, how much better it does get.
It gets better.
It's gotten a lot better.
It gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better.